Success isn't always about greatness, it's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success, greatness will come. The single most powerful thing I can be, is to be myself. Dwayne Douglas Johnson, also known by his ring name, The Rock, is an American actor, professional wrestler, and businessman. I'm always asked, what's the secret to success? But there are no secrets. Be humble, be hungry, and always be the hardest worker in the room. Check your ego at the door. The ego can be the great success inhibitor. It can kill opportunities, and it can kill success. I like to use the hard times in the past, to motivate me today. I found that with depression, one of the most important things you could realize is that, you're not alone. Life is anything but predictable. If I love you, I show you I love you every day. Little things, big things. Not only do I think being nice and kind is easy, but being kind, in my opinion, is important. Attitude and enthusiasm play a big part in my life. I get excited about the things that inspire me. I also believe in laughing and having a good time. Oh, I can keep many secrets, so I would be a phenomenal secret agent. I love secrets. Around every corner, always protect the engine that powers you. I do all my own stunts. I'm kidding. With drive and a bit of talent, you can move mountains. I know. I've done it. As an athlete, you'd better laugh at yourself when you slip in the mud. I would never win an award for not loving pizza. I am not The Rock, I am Dwayne Johnson. I've learned never to say never. Nutrition is so important. It can't be stressed enough. I've never gone wrong trusting my gut. What I like to do is get the family in the pickup truck, and then we just go for a drive. That's it. By the time I was 23 years old, I had multiple arrests. I was raised by strong women, and that DNA is in my daughter and wife. I was a bit challenged when I was younger to stay on the right path. My goal was never to be the loudest or the craziest. It was to be the most entertaining. We all live with cancer, whether it is present in ourselves, or affects someone we love. Come on, you can't name a truck after a chick. I can hold my own when it comes to burping. I've got a good feeling that I could win a championship. I want someone who can trust that my big hands are going to take care of them. Barack Obama did tell me that I was one of Michelle Obama's favorite actors. Working out anchors my day. I'll be honest, I haven't ruled politics out. The one thing that I keep learning over and over again is that I don't know nothing. I mean, that's my life lesson. The successful men I admired all built their bodies. I love Steve Carell. My genetic makeup is one of physicality. I'm a visceral guy. As a father, safety is always a top-of-mind issue for me. I knew credibility would come only in time, and through earnest performances. The one thing I couldn't identify with was the blue cowboy outfit he put on. I don't race cars. I learned a long time ago how to be coachable. Football changed my life, and it gave me a platform to get out my aggression, and it gave me a sense of value. Be Cool was a defining movie for me. I love making movies, but there's nothing like performing live. I like the idea of making a big, fun, adventure type of movie. As we all know, sequels can be tricky. I knew early on that I wanted to entertain in some form. And I knew I would work as hard as anyone to do it. I like the idea of working in different genres, and transcending genres, and hopefully finding success, and ultimately make movies people like. I have good friends, who are politicians on both sides. I don't have a need for speed. I'm not that guy. I was a good football player, and I had a chance to play with some great players. When he speaks to you, he speaks with an earnest vibe, and an earnest energy. You've got to keep your finger on the pulse of what your audience is thinking, and know what they'll accept from you. You don't sign up for a divorce when you get married. It's very painful. But it's taught me a great deal about myself. Because of my wrestling background, nothing a director can throw at me on a set can faze me. There are definitely people who disagree with certain creative decisions you make. Pleasing everyone is pretty hard. With all the success that I've been lucky enough to get, that doesn't happen unless the home life is solid. My parents weren't actors or studio executives. I started in action, and then I went to comedy school. To be immortalized in a ride is a very cool thing. In Hollywood, a lot of times when something is in development, it just takes a lot of time. I used to get into a lot of fights. I know Governor Christie. We've met a couple of times. In wrestling, there's a shelf life, and some wrestlers don't pay attention to the shelf life. I plan on taking athletics as far as I can. It is no surprise that animation is Hollywood's most successful and innovative genre. I played with 2 lines of action figures when I was a kid, G.I. Joe and Star Wars. It's the philosophies of being an athlete that carry me today.